Hey, real estate agents, welcome to the Weekly Closer. I'm your host, Jeff Underwood, along with my co-host, Joey Sampaga, the man with the plan. We are the Real Estate Marketing Maniacs coming to you from Security Title Studios.
Oh, yeah!
How's it going, Joey?
What's up?
What's up with you? Hey, today we have a guest with us from Keller Williams, Arizona Realty, Laura Myers. How's it going, Laura?
Fantastic. How are you?
We're good. We're glad you're here.
Great.
So let's first start off with, I already said Keller Williams, but let's start off with how long you've been in the business. If you have a team that you're part of, or you run your own team, if you want to share that, and then what compelled you to get into real estate?
Okay, great question. My story starts a little bit back in 2000 when I accidentally started to quote unquote help somebody in the business. And little did I know he was a real estate broker and owned his own company. And I did for 4 years the transaction management side, and then quickly became the sales agent in 2004. So right now I'm working as an individual agent, growing the business, and frantically busy right now in this market. So I'm looking for some great help.
There you go. Well, we'll make sure that people get your contact information at the end too.
Great.
So working first as a transaction coordinator or whatever they call, right? So what caused that shift over?
Naturally more of a salesperson than I am a admin person, for sure.
Got it.
Yeah.
A driver.
100%.
There we go. There we go. So tell us, what are you doing right now in today's market? This is 2017. What are you doing today to get business?
You know, it's, I think, unique compared to what other people might be doing. I attend all of our conferences. Keller Williams offers some great training. So all over the world, I'm attending and meeting agents from everywhere, every state, every country. And sort of by accident and then on purpose, I got involved in a relationship with somebody who called me one day and said, I met a bunch of agents, had a lot of choices for Arizona. I connected with you, and gave me a referral, and I sold somebody's house. And I remembered the relationship and the connection, and just started working purposely to continue those relationships and connections from agents all over the world. And now that's my greatest niche.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. So what are you doing to reach out to them or to follow up with them to make sure that they do remember Laura in Arizona?
Yeah. So much like you might put a client on a drip campaign, not only am I seeing them face-to-face from initial meeting and collecting their information, then it's just about regular follow-up, whether it be a personal phone call to check in, do a little masterminding and saying, what's your greatest challenge right now, helping them improve their business, and in return, we're staying memorable, and we're staying in a deeper relationship than just the standard, here's a newsletter, here's a written note, something like that. So we're really connecting on a friend to professional status.
Got it. Okay. So, and I would understand that with Keller Williams, obviously being one of the largest, if not the largest, I guess, real estate company in the world, right? It's probably easier for you to reach out to other Keller agents throughout the United States. What would you suggest? What if somebody else wanted to use the same strategy or something similar, but they're not with a big national brand? Any advice you would give somebody?
You could Google. If you were really going to focus, let's say that let's start with your family. Let's say, because a lot of Arizona is transient, so not everybody's from here. So let's say you came from Minnesota, you came from Chicago, you came from somewhere. Start with that niche as saying, hey, I'm going to reach back to my family members and say, I really want to know the local real estate companies there. And if it's, any number of companies out there, just call, Google the phone number and connect and say, hey, I'm from here. A lot of people move here, and I want to start building those relationships.
Okay. All right. No, that's great advice. So I've been thinking on the Keller side. I mean, I think a cool way to reach out would be, since they are in other countries, right? Mexico, Belize, Costa Rica, Panama.
Yep.
A lot of people look for second homes, vacation, those areas. So with Keller, I would think that would be a great opportunity also to reach out.
It really is.
So.
Yeah. Just had a connection with somebody in Rome last night for a client who's looking for a need in Spain. And so you just start having those conversations, and it's fabulous.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have to put this in here real quick. So Jackie at Security Title told me that you've decided to no longer say no. Now, that's no longer say no to fun and adventurous things.
Right.
Correct?
Right. So I'm, as you mentioned earlier, driver. Causes me, I might be a self-proclaimed workaholic. However, a lot of my friends, including Jackie, says you need more fun. So New Year's resolution a year ago was to say yes to more fun, and took a fabulous Europe trip last October. I Hawaii this month, and I've got Croatia planned for October this
Wow.
year. So more happy hours. I think I just went one last
Oh, yeah.
night.
I think she mentioned that one. Yeah. She's at every happy hour.
Yeah.
She's the first one there and last one to leave.
That's right.
It's much needed and definitely more fun.
So where are you going to Hawaii?
Flying into Honolulu, and
Okay.
somebody else has planned the rest of the trip, so I can't tell you anything else because I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yes.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So if you were to give some advice today to an agent, let's say that's fairly new to the business, what would you give them? What kind of advice would you tell them today that they need to be doing to be successful?
I would probably give the same advice that it was given to me. So even back in 2004, when I went to my team leader and I said, I need to make money yesterday, what do I do? They said, do open houses.
Yeah.
So not my current niche, but I did those 6 days a week. And you have people walking through with their hands up and they said, I'm looking for real estate, or I'm looking for a neighbor, or I am the neighbor. Those
Right.
are all opportunities, and they're way better than just trying to be cold out there. And so open houses would be number one way, but there's advanced open houses techniques too. Knock on the doors, introduce them, invite them to the open house, things like that.
Right. So ahead of time, you're knocking the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday plan that goes all the way through Saturday when you actually do the open house.
No, fantastic.
Yeah.
So now you have a team, correct? Or
I'm growing a
you're
team,
growing a
so I'm
team.
in desperate need.
So
Yes.
you are looking
Hint,
for people.
hint.
So there you go. What would you say currently, as far as your business right now, is listings versus buyers? Or what kind of where do you stand right now?
I'm at 65% listings, and the other
Okay,
side is
good.
buyers.
Because listings is what you want. I mean,
Absolutely.
obviously, right?
Yep.
So, okay. What was one of the biggest, obstacles when you were trying to grow your business, and what did you have to do to overcome that?
I think the number one obstacle for anybody is mindset. You have to get past the limiting beliefs. You have to be in the opportunity mindset and limitless mindset. You can't let your excuses rule your day, and you have to just go out there and do the activities.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Don't let
No,
your
that's great.
excuses rule your day.
exactly.
That's a
Good.
great one.
Yeah.
So I love the whole idea. So one of the things you've shared that I don't believe we've had any guests on yet that have shared is that whole concept of agent referrals.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's a great way to do things. What do you think as far as percentage of your business? Can you attribute a certain amount of your business from just that?
At the moment, I would say it's about 90% of my business.
Wow.
90% business,
Right.
referrals from other agents.
Correct.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I finished last year at top 3% of
So
our
do you
company.
have like a drip system to these?
Yeah, it's
agents?
not just drip. It's now just constant relation. I've kind of gotten a reputation now, and so I did a Facebook every time I send out a referral
Well, yeah,
check.
you're the last one at the happy hours.
Yeah.
Come on. No.
I buy all the drinks.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, when's the next one?
Drunk and happy makes the referrals happen.
There you go.
That's not my hashtag.
Be a good one. Anyway, no, I appreciate you coming in. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next segment. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
So we are going to get in the ring with the Maniacs, and here we go. What's the best advice anyone has ever given you?
Fail faster.
Fail faster.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
That's a good one. What was the one I saw yesterday? I think I told you, Joey. Was it, what?
It was Leonardo DiCaprio's.
Well,
I
yeah, and
don't
it says
remember
something
what
about
it is.
a winner is just a loser who tried again.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
That's good.
Anyway,
That's good.
that's pretty good. What's your favorite mobile app, whether it's business or personal?
I would call Facebook my favorite mobile app.
Facebook. All
That's a
right.
good one.
And how about sharing with the listeners a book that you would recommend?
The 5-second rule, Mel Dobbins. She talks about no procrastination and how to make sure you take advantage of every moment.
We
Okay.
need that one, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
We all do.
Yeah, we do.
We'll get it tomorrow.
There we go. On Audible.
Yes.
How about name one productivity tool or software that you use every day?
Well, you just mentioned Audible. I mean, that's the best way to stay in education is always be reading a little bit. So every day, a little 10-minute opportunity to read on Audible
Yes.
for me.
Awesome. All right, so now we're at the last question, which is going to be to draw it from the mask. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Do I read it?
All right, yes, read it.
What did I want to be growing up? I wanted to be a rock star.
Really?
A rock
Yes,
star.
I would love to be on stage. I just can't sing.
That'll usually do it.
Yeah.
That will do it, right? So a rock star.
I did.
So who did you want to be like? Did you have a favorite?
I didn't have anybody I wanted to be like. I just knew I could rock it if I had a voice. Now I just rock it in real estate.
There we go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There we go.
Awesome. Anything else on your? Did you have anything you want to share?
What did I want to be growing up?
Oh, I guess you could share that.
Yeah. I think I mentioned last
I think
time.
you
wanted
mentioned
to be-
before, though.
Yeah, I wanted to be Bruce Lee.
You wanted to be like Bruce
Like
Lee.
Bruce Lee.
All right, all right. And I wanted to be a professional football player, but something about 5'7" and well, I was the fastest in my school. I guess that's
Yeah.
something. But you never know. Anyway, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank
we definitely
you.
appreciate it. And if an agent wants to reach out to you,
Yes.
how would they do that?
My phone number, 480-420-4735, and email address, lauramyersrealtor@gmail.com. And that's LAURAMYERS, realtor@gmail.com.
I was just going to ask you for the spelling. So that
And
everybody knows.
she is looking for help, folks.
Yes.
And maybe you'll see her out at a happy hour somewhere. Right. Anyway, this is Jeff Underwood along with
Joey Sampaga.
the Real Estate Marketing Maniacs here in the heart of the Biltmore Security Title Studios. Signing off. See you later. All right.
All right.
The Weekly Closer podcast is sponsored by Jake Krabby, NMLS number 877141 at Academy Mortgage. Are you looking to buy or refinance a home? Jake Krabby is your mortgage professional. Contact Jake at 480-442-9291. Jake Krabby is a loan officer at Academy Mortgage, NMLS number 877141. State license for Arizona number 0920357, AZBK number 0904081, and New Mexico number 877141. Academy Mortgage Corporation, NMLS 3113, and New Mexico 01451. Call 480-442-9291. Address 15333 North Pima Road, Suite 205, Scottsdale, Arizona 85260. Academy Mortgage is an equal housing